Well, by now, you've all heard the news, and here it is. Redfin has left the National Association of Realtors. Their CEO, Glenn Kelman, is asking everyone to follow along. Hello, my name is Brenden Rendo, and I'm with the Homes in Orlando team. And I kind of think I have a little different spin on this than most people may. And most of the headlines have presented it today. I think it's because I've been around long enough that I've generally found that you kind of have to follow the money to get the motivation behind a lot of people. And I think this is just one of those cases. Now, Redfin is saying that when the harassment issue came to light, that's kind of when it was the last straw. Kind of pushed them over the line. But I don't think so. And what are they doing now with their letter? They're requiring all their agents who have the ability to do it to leave NAR. And they're saying that will cost NAR approximately $1 million per year. My question is, what does it save Redfin? It saves Redfin $1 million a year. And then they're also asking, Redfin is asking NAR to decouple their membership from all the MLS access. Again, why? Why? Because, again, saves them money. Why is that so important? Well, you have to remember, Redfin's a little different than other brokerages out there. The majority of us are independent contractors. So we pay the dues to NAR ourselves. Not with Redfin. Redfin's agents are considered employees. And therefore, Redfin, the corporation, pays the fees. Starting to get the gist? So the corporation will save $1 million or more a year if they get what they want, which is their agents to no longer be members of NAR and the decoupling of NAR from all the MLSs. Why is that important to Redfin? Well, let's look at their numbers. Pretty simple. Here's their second quarter report. Came out August 3rd. Redfin is operating at a net loss. For Q2, they had a net loss of $27.4 million. Better than their $78.1 million they had the year before. And they saw their market share drop during that time to only 0.75% of existing U.S. home sales. So they're really not that powerful a company. They may look big because you see them all over the internet, very similar to Zillow. But their influence in sales really isn't there. Their model never really worked. And what are they projecting for the third quarter? Well, they're projecting a 13% decline in their overall revenue. That will come in someplace between $265 million and $279 million. And that the net loss for that quarter, next quarter, will be between $30 million and $21 million. So here's a company that's continually losing money and needs ways to cut expenses. And what's a major way to cut expenses? Do away with NAR dues. They just said it. It will cost NAR $1 million and save us $1 million in revenue. And why is that important? Because they're a publicly traded company, and they have gone from a high of $91.99 in February 2021 to a price of $6.98 today. And what's their outlook on the market? Bearish short term, bearish midterm, and bearish long term. Not a lot of people doing rah-rah behind Redfin. And if they were expecting to get a little bump today in their stock price, that didn't happen either. So when I look at this and I kind of delve behind the headline and really look at the company overall, I see other motivation than what they said. What do you think?